I think Peter is going to really kick this off talking about the 20 vintage, because I believe I might have some 2020 samples from you right in front of me.
You do, indeed. Thank you, DLynn. Yeah, the 2020 vintage was a challenge for the valley, and but we're a strong and connected group of farmers and winemakers that have deep roots in these soils and in these vine rows and in cellars. Turnbull, of course, is 100% estate grown. So as a farmer, we had farmed grapes all season long, from pruning to bud break to protecting those delicate buds during frost and through the entirety of growing season. So when the fires broke out in I think it was in early September, we were all in on our estate fruit, and having a brick and mortar winery that is there and staffed with my great team. I wanted to pick the grapes and see what would come out of them. I thought for sure that they'd be ruined from the air. But the wines that DLynn and Ian and I have to taste, and then you guys will get to taste when you taste eventually the 2020 vintage, they're fantastic. Not in any way affected by the smoke of that year. Unbelievable, but the result was great. There's going to be a lot of wineries that reasonably were injured and damaged by the smoke, and chose not to make wine and have an authentic and real story of not making wines that year. They in some parts were purchasing fruit, and if I had been purchasing fruit, my move definitely would have been to be like, well, that seems sketchy. I'm not buying that grape. Or if I was paying someone else to host my winemaking project in their awesome cellar, to not do that would also be a sustainable and noble, good move on a business front to not make that wine. So there's lots of folks that didn't make it 2020 due to different economic pressures and concern for smoke taint that seemed very real. The logistical pressures on me as an estate farmer were different, and we picked grapes and made wine. And I thought we were just gonna send them off to the people that put the powder on the raisins on Raisin Bran. Just like this, we were gonna declassify it, and we were gonna learn a little bit about making wines in a difficult year, and pay my awesome team to pick grapes and to make some wines. But we ended up picking them and making them, and they turn into lovely wines that are fresh and bright, and wines that I'd have on my own holiday table. And so that's the exciting bit of 2020, and I'm pretty excited. I think I'll probably be one of the rare wineries that offers a 2020 vintage premier lot, and I think it's one of the best wines we've ever made. I'm super excited about it.